Question for Rece. We'll start with Noah.
Rece, what felt good tonight? Off your leg, coming off the leg. I know Bill just was in here talking a little about the wind, and that was something at the end of the third quarter there. You called timeout to make sure you can get the wind behind you. Just what felt good tonight?
Overall, the kicks felt good. I mean, there was one or two kicks, well, mostly one, like where it got blocked, and I'll take all blame for that. Was on me. I kicked a little low. But overall, besides that, the ball's popping off the leg tonight, obviously, from 57, which was really nice.
Do you have anything more on that kick? Could it have gone in? Could you go in?
I mean, it was a great hit. From my angle, I'm not going to lie, it looked like it was going to hit the upright, and I was like, oh no. And then all of a sudden I saw people holding their hands up good because I couldn't see it go in, but I was ecstatic because I've worked a lot just to hit one of those, you know?
Yeah, I guess just at what point did you actually realize that it was good, if that makes sense?
I actually saw my long snapper, Spencer. He was in the end zone because they had a returner back, and he was holding his hands up, and I was like, there's no way. So it was awesome.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, Rece, I think when we talked to you in maybe September, someone asked you range, and I think you said 60 at that time. What is the process of, kind of taking a range, expanding on it, extending it, if that makes sense, and, being able to, I guess, in game allow you to translate?
The big thing for a kicker is like ball contact. So I mean, like that's why they compare it to golf a lot. Obviously, you don't want to slice it, when you're golfing. But the big thing's ball contact and leg speed is what I've noticed. But like to get to those ranges is just kind of like growing as a kicker and just like getting your form pure and everything. So.
Andrew.
When you had the block at the end of the third quarter, Coach called timeout before that. It looked like the third quarter was going to run out, and you just kicked it in the fourth quarter. What did he tell you about why he called the timeout? Why was that maybe more advantageous than letting it go in the fourth quarter?
I'm actually not sure for the timeout. Like I was just focused on like knowing like probably have another field goal here. So for my mentality, it was just like whenever we're going out, just let me know. So.
Brent.
Yeah, and kind of quick question real quick before I get to my main question. But what was your long before that kick?
I think it was last year at Marshall. It might have been 51 against Georgia Southern, and so yeah. I mean, it's been a while. I think I haven't had that many attempts from 50 plus in my career, just in college in general. So it's felt good.
And what kind of goes in the process of trying to kick further distances? More like weight training? Is it nutrition? What kind of goes into all that?
I feel like as a kicker, like it's more of like just being like healthy and like making sure your legs fresh during the games, because you don't want to overkick to where like your legs a little dead and when you need to hit those long range kicks. But like training wise, it's just practice over time, and then that's when I go back to talking about ball contact. That was like one of the biggest things I've been taught in my career.
So your previous high was 51. How aware were you when you walked out there that was going to be the new career high, and did that add a level of pressure to it?
For me, the mentality was just like we just got to hit this. I mean, it's chances to get points on the board, and Prefer and Billy Miller do a good job. They trusted me, which I love that out of them, because I know some people that don't get those opportunities because their coaches don't trust them, and it's just awesome just to have that.
Okay.
Rece, I know that you just kick it when they tell you to, but were you surprised by some of the decisions to kick it late in the game and not go for it?
Those aren't really up to me, so I'm kind of just like a guy who's just like, tell me what to do and I'll do it. So like I don't have anything to say about that, except just tell me when I have to go kick the ball, I'll be ready.
Rece, two super duper quick ones. One, did anyone ask you before that field goal if you were comfortable enough kicking that, or did they just tell you to go out there?
I've hit them in practice, so like people know I've hit it before, so nobody really questioned it. And I mean, it's kind of like I wouldn't say a leap of faith, but it was kind of more like, why not? It's into half, 2 seconds left. And I know I have the leg power to where they wouldn't return it. So I mean, and it went in my favor. So.
What's the last thing you tell yourself before the ball snaps when you're kicking field goal like that?
I kind of just like, the whole mentality for me is just see the ball, kick the ball. I try not to like overthink anything, because like when you overthink it, it just kind of like throws all those factors in there where you can mess up. But for me, I just go out there and just trust my process, and I've worked hard enough to like get these opportunities.
Last one for Shelby.
It was obviously a great night for you. Offense as a whole, struggling, couldn't find the end zone. Just if you could describe from your vantage point, just the mood in the locker room after this one.
I mean, obviously the team wants to get better. I mean, obviously it's not the outcome we wanted, and I'm just gonna say like we're gonna keep working and do what we can do, and just to improve week by week.
Perfect. Good stuff.